HID are not bad wishes. HID is not juju. HID is not prophecy. The Health Index Detector, also known as lifespan meter, is science, is data, is years of research from WHO, CDC, NIH, FDA, and other global bodies that study how lifestyle affects how one lives. That is life expectancy, and that's what it is. Now, let me tell you something. When I was 13, I lost my mom. Yeah. She and my dad were involved in a road traffic accident that took her life at the spot. My mom died instantly, but my dad survived. You see, sometimes lifespan has nothing to do with lifestyle. Lifestyle can be unpredictable, things can just happen. But years later, I saw the opposite. And let me tell you the opposite. About 5 years ago, my dad had a stroke. And that one was not unpredictable. That was lifestyle. Whenever I visited my dad, I checked his blood pressure. It was always high. I would beg him, I would panic and beg him and ask him, please take your medication. I'll get your medication. But he didn't take them seriously because he felt fine. There were no symptoms. And because he was, extremely spiritual, that he genuinely believed that he didn't need to be consistently be on medication at his level of closeness to God, that sort of thing. So when I got that early morning call on that fateful day that he had suffered a stroke, I was heartbroken. But I wasn't surprised because that was lifestyle itself, attaching itself directly to lifespan and morbidity or mortality, whatever you call it. And that is why, and that is what Health Index Detector was created to measure. How choices attaches itself to life expectancy. This is not to tell anyone when anyone will die. I'm not a prophet, and of course, I'm not your village. I'm not your village people. I'm not your village chief or village oracle. HID simply shows using real data how your daily habit quietly adds years or remove years from your lifespan at the end of the day. Every country has an average, average age that people live. That is life expectancy, right? Or that's what it's called. Yes, life expectancy. In some places they live around 71 to 73 years. Some reach 85 and above. In Nigeria, I think around 54 or 56, thereabout. So we start from a normal number based on where one lives, geographical location, and that is the starting point. Of course, we add something else, another layer that brings in luck and chance. That is the wheel of life. Because life is not always about health or about science. Sometimes luck comes in, sometimes chance comes in, and genetics plays a role. The wheel of life has that little bit of unpredictability into the whole test. After that, your answers move your lifespan up or takes you down. Healthy habits pushes you up, risky habits pushes you down. Things like smoking, bad sleeping, not sleeping enough, stress, not exercising, untreated high blood pressure, like in my dad's case, infections, alcohol, and even toxic relationship. All of this affects how long people live, not just how long, not just mortality, even morbidity, and how well people live. We didn't guess any of those numbers. Everything in HID comes from WHO researches, from WHO data, CDC, NIH, FDA, and decades of global research. It is not prophecy, it is not spirituality, it is just health mathematics. You can even do the research yourself and look at how each condition ties itself to life expectancy, and you see that. And the score is simple. If you do more dangerous things, your score goes down. If you do more healthy things, your score goes up. That final score just shows how your lifestyle compares to people who live long or people who die early. So HID starts with what global research says about how long people live around your area, and then your lifestyle either adds years or remove years. It is just that simple. And I want to also clarify that the final lifespan
leaves today with a detected lifespan of 96 years.
is not even what to to focus on, because I mean we bring in wheel of life, we bring in geographical location of the life expectancy generally. It is not specific to you. What is actually specific to you are those aggregates, each question, the lifestyle itself, how much years is adding, how much years is removing. That is what is even most important. So HID is not juju, it is science, okay?